I was just gonna roast some of my Facebook art. I put all my drawings and some of the overlapping drawings you'll see if you watch my DeviantArt video, which I think was the last one. I don't know. I pre-record some videos and sometimes things get mixed up and jumbled. So yeah, but yeah, let's jump right in. I would be about 14, 15 at the time, I think. Let's see, hold on. Okay, I was 14, 2012, 2014, but I feel like this is older. So I want to say 14, 15, yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna scroll. Oh, I was super into Zatch Bell, and that's why she was saying, I will never let you touch this book, because, like, Zatch Bell was such a good anime. Oh my god. Such a good anime. This is the drawing that I was talking about when I had somebody tell me to cut off my hands because I'll never be good enough. I think this was the drawing. Derp, derp. This was a drawing my at the time boyfriend told me to draw because he was, I think, getting a tattoo design, and he actually got it tattooed on like the back of his neck. That boy is now my husband. So yeah, he actually got, because we talked about it, and he's super into tattoos, and I like them too, and you know, and he wanted one, and I was like, okay, and he was like, draw my, and I was like, sure, but I don't know what to draw. And you could see the Vine aesthetic I was talking about earlier, but he didn't want to get my name because we talked about that, and that's kind of, things went south, you know. I really like this one. Um, we had to do like a modern take on a art project that, you know, and I chose this one. I can't remember the name of the artist or anything like that, and I should really remember this. But I was so into this picture, and it was in one of the textbooks, and I was like, I'm gonna draw that. So I needed some help because 3/4 view profile, whatever view this is, I couldn't draw that at that time. I could barely draw. Everything is front view. They have no arms sometimes because that's how much I hated drawing arms and hands. Everything's blocky. Anyway, back to this. So I did lettering under it, and it's supposed to say, never let them silence you. But most people read it as never set them science you. Don't let them teach you science, kids. And then for critique, everyone was like, she has a Muppet hand. Which, I mean, yeah, she does. But I didn't like drawing hands. So yeah, study of light, my little sun in the corner. Look at that. Sometimes I still have to draw sun. This was like art one, art, yeah. Oh, I hate this one. I wouldn't use reference because I thought, oh, if I used reference or stuff like that, I would be a failure, if that makes sense. Like an imposter, like I can't draw, ooh, I'm sucky, blah, stuff like that. But now it's really helpful. And she's supposed to be stepping in gum. It's not like a pink fox she's stepping on, and it gives me the impression of the Powerpuff Girls and the legs, because I didn't know how to draw like feet, so I drew little nubs and just, yeah. Um, Still 2014, I think, unless I did this earlier. Anyway, but Frozen was already out, so it's at least 2013, and I drew like a Elsa type character. She's like supposed to be skating on ice, You can see the words "Let It Go" in the ice. Feeling kind of angsty, but didn't have the art skills to actually make it work. Mess with me and you'll die. Like, ooh, I'm so scared. You don't even let me holding that. You don't have any hands. Like, what are you gonna do to me? She looks like she's falling instead of looking up. Like, how did you do that? Why did you... I was so bad at art. This is making me cringe. Like, still in 2014. I guess I started the album. Okay, we're finally in 2015. And I would do the girl boy challenge because people couldn't tell my character's part anyway, so I thought I might as well. So, yeah. And look at that thumb. Hold on. Let's see if I can't zoom in. Anyway, but look at the thumb. It's just, the thumbs don't look like that. Like, that's a very small hand to be such a big body, and it just, I don't know. I love this one. And I wish I still had this. But basically, in art class, I think it was like art 2. Anyway, you had to pick a drawing and kind of like modernize it or do something to it. And so I chose the one of, I think it's that girl with the unibrow. I chose her and like prettyanized her or something. And the reason it's so glary is because if you'd done it in a certain like medium, the teacher used to laminate it for you and put it in plastic, and it looks so good. And I chose to do this all just so I can do that. And I don't have this anymore. It's so sad. Because if you used oils, you couldn't do this. And I think the project part of this, like the hard part, was supposed to be using chalk pastels. I love chalk pastels. I don't use them like I should. But this is what I did, and it looks... I love it. Still, yeah, that's the DeviantArt picture I was talking about. She has like leaves in the hair and stuff like that. This one was inspired by a Bailey J. Inktober, and it's the drawing where it's like nature fights back or something. I kind of tweaked it and did like her life energy is being sucked out of her mouth for some reason, but she can't really see what's going on because she has that blindfold on, which the blindfold is her hair. I don't understand this picture anymore, but I think I painted it in watercolors. Peter Pan, didn't draw hands, I gingerbend it. God, look at that hand though. See, this is the why I didn't draw hands, because they turned out terrible. And it... Oh, now I can zoom in. Okay, that's cool. Oh, we're at 2016. So I would be... Let's see, I graduated high school when I was 17. So we would still be 17 at this time. Anyway, that hand though, that is terrible. 3 marker challenge. Work in progress. The finished version, which I don't... It's not that bad. It didn't age as poorly as I thought it would. We're getting close to my birthday. Oh, so I guess around this time, my husband would be like, "Oh, you need to draw like every day of the week," and we would show the drawings on Sunday, and it would be called Derpy Doodle Sunday. Or I think we shortened it to Doodle Sunday. I don't remember. But yeah, this was week 2. I guess I didn't take pictures of week 1. And he would give me stuff to draw and tell me what he would actually critique and be like, this didn't really turn out well. So this is week 3. And these are like superheroes, I guess. And I guess I'm really into superheroes and stuff. And I guess I would keep doing it. Because in the last video you saw the other set of superheroes. This is the leader. Water, poison, lightning, fire, earth, ice. And that was what was that? Yeah, that was like week 4. Week 3 and week 4. Me trying to draw hands. Joker. I guess I was inspired by the gay pride flag. Because his hair is giving me major vibes. Oh yeah, this was the week I tried to draw guys, I think. Yeah. Like, do something different. Because my guys always turns out looking like girls. And yeah. Doing shading. And I'm just flipping through. And yeah, this is about the time I got those metallic markers. So, yeah. Oh, look at that hand, though. And then the other hand is just a nub. Yeah, no. I was like, I drew one hand, and I kind of fought with it, and this is what came out. What is that? What? So I drew a nub. I didn't want to finish. She's supposed to be like a butlery type. Like, whatever. Me trying to draw on bigger paper. Boys. That hand. I feel like I'm just being repetitive with that hand. Trying to draw noses differently. Some of these I think we've already seen. We're still in 2016. Kept trying to draw different hairstyles, make bangs and stuff like that. I love purple and green together, and I was trying to use Prismacolor colored pencils, but I don't like how they turn out. Wow. I like Crayolas a lot better. I just feel like Crayola was... See, Crayola. And I would draw with Sharpies, and yeah. I still would kind of draw with Sharpies, it's just I don't have enough colors that I used to. Where do we... Yeah, we were back here. Okay. But yeah, I wasn't really good at the Prisma colored pencils. You could see the white of the paper, and it was just kind of not the best. I'm literally cringing at this. It was because I couldn't draw the other eye, and I didn't want to draw the mouth. So I put like a mask on him. So, yeah. When I'm feeling incredibly lazy, you can tell, because I won't draw the other eye, or I won't draw like the mouth, or sometimes I went through this whole phase where I didn't draw the nose. I was trying to make stylized choices and stuff. Watercolors, he was saying that this week should be watercolor week because I don't draw in them all that much. What? Okay. Kind of glitched out there. But superhero, it's supposed to be fire related, so Yeah, just people interacting with the walls, I guess. I still do like this one. It's just something wrong with the hands. Still do like that one. Yep. Hand being weird. Hopefully, yep. Week 17. Well, let's see. We're still in 2016. So I was about like 17, 18 at the time. I can't draw hands, and this is gonna make everyone cringe. I guess I only uploaded those, but what is that? Sweet flower. Trying to interact more, make more dynamic poses, still lifes and stuff sometimes. Uh, Not really. I think it was like animal hybrid people, but this one's supposed to be like a skunk, dragon, bunny. This is the fairy I was talking about. See how it didn't really pan out right? Yeah, no. Yeah, some of these characters look terrible. I also hated this sketchbook um, that I was using right there. Yeah, the paper was so thin. The blue one, yeah, I just hated it. I mean, mm. Yep, this was around the time I got markers, I think. Yeah, so 2017, I got my markers. I remember for this one, I traced a bowl and then I put the image inside so it would be a perfect circle, which, yeah, I thought that was so smart at the time. Some of these are on my DeviantArt. Yep, trying to draw hands again. What is that? Why does it look like a turnip or something? Like, this was, I think it was like a Lost Boy something or other, because I was listening to a lot of Ruth B. Yep, there we go. Lost Boy, and if you look right here, you can see the, what it's supposed to say in the little ribbon. Neverland is home to lost boys like me, and lost boys like me are free. Yeah. Little girl trying to just derp. I really like how some of these turned out. A hipster Wendy Darling. That's what the blue one's supposed to be. I would draw sometimes on the same page to save paper. I don't like how that one turned out. I love how this one turned out, even today. But like, just erase the ear and like redraw it. I really like how you turned out. This was like the start of the side cut journey, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. This one is still inspired by songs, I guess. It says, "We carry on through the storm." That's a lyric from Battlefield. Um, I was into a lot of depressing music, I guess. I would listen to, I think it's called Nightcore a lot. And, yeah. Oh, here. I love the quality on this. The brightness is really nice. But, yeah. Fun. I feel like we've seen this. Might have, yeah, and this was the most recent stuff, so you can see, January 2018. My husband was like, yeah, you should draw animals, and Dale was actually one of the animals I drew. So, yeah. And then here we go, we jump into 2019, so that's a long jump that I didn't post. You can see no hands. I think I already talked about these, though. I still really like some of them. I should post more, though. But yeah, this has been me talking and roasting about my Facebook drawings, and you can see how far I have came from, let's see, from this, yeah, not good, to to this. I mean, that glow up is just really nice. Sometimes sometimes I don't think I'm improving as much as I should, because I've been drawing since 2012. I feel like I should be way better than what I am. But it's nice to look back on your old art and just, it isn't perfect. Even today, my art isn't perfect, but it's a lot better than, my hands don't look like this anymore. These look like weird turnips that like sprouted something, or I don't know, like even today it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than what it used to be. Like this, I had to erase so many times just to get the right, and it's still not perfect. Like it won't ever be perfect, but it's better than what it used to be. And I guess that's a good thing.